Well, it's time now for another story in our Nature's Healing series, and this time we want to focus on something that can or probably will affect nearly every one of us at some time or another, and that is joint pain. And so today we're going to take a look at how natural remedies can help people manage better. Back again this morning is Scott Curtis, president and lead researcher behind Hurt No More, a concentrated all-natural pain relief product made from 100% concentrated plant oils and extracts. Hi, Scott. Nice to see you again.
Great to be back again.
Glad you're here with us this morning, because I know there are a lot of people out there who deal with chronic daily joint pain, and so this really is an interesting and I think much needed topic for them.
You know, I really got to sympathize with that, because, you know, it really can be debilitating. It can be depressing.
Yeah.
It can really stop you from doing the things that you really want to do.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way to handle it, though.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, because I know you brought your product Hurt No More. We've talked about this on a few of the other episodes, but as we also mentioned a few episodes ago, you yourself suffered from chronic back pain. You were a contract painter, had a lot of trouble bending over, your back was hurting. You wanted to find an all-natural remedy, but there was a little bit of a path you had to take to get there, a little bit of a painful path. Tell us about that.
Quite so. I mean, you know, you got to wonder what it is that's going to really work. There's so many things out there, okay? You have to question, is a chemical really the right thing? Is it going to really, and my body going to understand how to use that all the way? Or maybe nature? I'm of a mind to believe that the nature is the way to go, okay? There are plants that are growing on the ground for you to find to deal with this. I've done just that. Put them in a bottle, mixed them together, and made sure that I had the most powerful pain reliever there was. There was a few key ingredients there that make that possible.
And let's talk a little bit more about those key ingredients, because I know that you're big on the natural remedies and solutions, because you talked to me before about using a product that burned your back. It was a patch or something that burned you, and you're like, okay, this is it. You returned it.
I did.
I said, I'm going to make something myself that's natural.
Well, that's kind of the reason and the cause behind the development of Hurt No More, really, is because the reaction that I got from something that really literally burned my back. And I mean, that was the last straw. You know, I've wasted my money. Nothing worked. The last thing, it really burned me.
All right, so let's continue this quest with a lot of the ingredients that you use in this formula in Hurt No More. You talk about 17 plant extracts and oils. I want to get a little more in-depth about some of those, because I think some of the things our viewers would understand and know and have heard of before, but others, they probably are like, didn't know that could be used for joint pain relief. Talk to me about that.
Well, there's some key ingredients that are in Hurt No More.
Okay.
To name a few maybe that we may be familiar with, you've heard of lavender?
I've heard of lavender, sure.
Powerful sedative, tranquilizer, works fantastic. You know, the depression that's coupled up with any kind of a painful situation, that's a remedy that really needs to be in a product to address that. You've got menthol, okay, the cooling, calming effect that the menthol has, deep penetrating to the muscles, fabulous ingredient. And then, of course, you have wintergreen.
Oh, love that, yeah.
Why wintergreen? It's a natural, super powerful anti-inflammatory. You've just got to have something like that in something to be truly effective.
Now, I've heard of all three of those, but as I was doing the research on this story, I came across one that I'm like, didn't know that this could work for pain relief, and that's Arnica montana. What are the benefits?
Arnica montana is very, very unique. It's a super, super powerhouse. It's the big, powerful pain reliever. The only drawback is it takes a little time to get going. But the other ingredients in Hurt No More stop that. They make the pain go away quickly. And then, by the time that's getting your pain to calm down, that's when the arnica starts activating. Okay? And then it's a very, very long-lasting pain remedy reliever.
You talk about long-lasting. Let's talk a little bit about side effects, because that's something that I think a lot of people are concerned about. What about side effects from these plant extracts?
We have not had any side effect problems whatsoever. In fact, we were a little bit concerned about that when we made it, because as powerful and as strong as it was, we were wondering, you know, if there was anything that could be about that. So we actually went and we had a clinical survey done, and then we had it tested to see if it would, how it would react, and it actually came back 100% hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic.
Fantastic. Yeah, the combination was correct.
Wonderful. Well, again, thank you so much for coming by and sharing this information with our viewers.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Always good to see you.
Thank you so much.
And to learn more about Hurt No More, simply go to the website. It's hurtnomore.com.